So research has shown that when you're learning a new stroke, it takes between 2,500 and 3,000 repetitions to make that a habit. That's for the average person. So that's 2,500 to 3,000 repetitions for the average person. Now if you're very talented and you learn stuff quite quickly, it's going to take you between 500 and 600 repetitions. But this is less than 5% of the population. That's between 500 and 600 repetitions. And if you're less talented and you learn things quite slowly, it's going to take you between 5,000 and 6,000 repetitions. That's 5,000 and 6,000 repetitions. If you imagine, if you're on the tennis court with your coach or with a partner and you have to hit 2,500 repetitions on that one stroke, you're going to be there the whole day and it's going to take you weeks on end until you make that shot a habit.
Now guys, there are two ways to improve a shot or to change the technique of a shot. One would be to hit tennis balls and one to be the shadow swing. Now with the shadow swinging, you go in front of a mirror or you're at home and you're making the changes right there and then, and you're looking at the racket and you can see straight away, so you're seeing a live image of yourself, seeing how every change is taking effect. You can do a lot more volume than you would on a tennis court.
Now when we're doing lessons, we know from experience that if you're actually breaking down a stroke and you're looking at it piece by piece, the maximum amount of balls you will hit in that hour will be about 250 balls. Now you have to times that by quite a lot of days and quite a lot of lessons to get to that 2,500 to 3,000 repetitions. However, if you do 250 balls on court and you go home and you do 250 shadow shots in front of a mirror, then basically you're doubling your volume in that one day. So if you want to make a new technique habit, make sure that you do enough numbers every day in front of a mirror to make that technique. Maybe it's a new forehand, maybe it's a new backhand that you want to get. You have to make it a habit by doing the shadow shots.
Now it's very important to do things regularly. Now if you only play once a month, it's going to be very difficult for you to remember it the next time you come around and you have that once a month session again. Even if you've done your 2,000 strokes in that one session, you're not going to remember it by the next one. So it's very good to have regular intervals where you're working a stroke but you're actually letting your mind soak it all in and remember it and actually make the changes gradually as you go along.
Now a big thing that I see with a lot of talented people, because they pick up things so quickly, they actually don't do the numbers. Now even if you're very talented, make sure you do your numbers on a regular basis. Because the player who isn't so talented, the player who maybe it takes them 5,000 reps to learn a new technique, if they do the numbers and they're working hard on that every day or every second day in front of the mirror, they're going to catch up to you and they're going to make that new technique habit. So make sure you do the numbers as often as you can. We hope you enjoyed it, and signing off, this is Simon.
And I'm Alex
from Top Tennis Training. Thank you guys for watching. Best regards.